I almost moved to Ecuador, but then I didn't. In 2017, I went around the world. I spent months in Asia, then I went to Europe, and I really liked aspects of that experience, but there were definitely downsides. I liked visiting new places, meeting new people, but at times it could be really lonely. You'd make some friends, and then in a couple days they would have to go somewhere else. So they weren't lasting connections. And I kind of got tired of having or being forced to move every month or every couple weeks. So I was really looking for a place to stay and be for long periods of time. But because of visa and immigration policy, you really can't do that. Thailand, you can only stay there for 30 days, for example. So then I started looking at what countries could I move to? What countries could I get permanent residency or citizenship? And I made another video about that, about countries I was looking at. Ecuador looked like it was the best option for me, and I was seriously considering moving to Ecuador permanently. In 2018, I lived in Ecuador from May until July, and I was really considering staying there. But then why didn't I? In fact, when I got the ticket, I only got a one-way ticket, and then when I got to the airport, they're like, you have a one-way ticket, you're not allowed to do that. And so I had to quickly buy a return ticket at the airport, thinking, I probably won't use it, but just in case, I'll have it. And before that, I had actually spent months preparing documents. I had gotten fingerprinted, I got FBI background check, I got an extra diploma from my university to prove that I actually went to college. And the process I thought it was I would get there, I'd meet an immigration attorney, we'd set a date, we'd go into the office, and I would get permanent residency. And I thought this would maybe take a month or so, and I had 3 months. So when I got there, I met with the immigration attorney, and she walked me through the process, and she informed me that the wait time, keep in mind this was May or June, that the wait time to get an appointment would be in December. And unfortunately, I could only stay there for 3 months, and I could extend it for another 3 months, but then I'd have to leave, and I couldn't come back for a full year. And that meant that all the documents I did, they would expire because they only are good for 6 months. So I'd have to redo the FBI background check. I could keep the diploma, but all the background checks I'd have to redo. So with that, it gave me two options. I could either spend 3 more months in Ecuador and then come back in a year, or just leave Ecuador and maybe come back later and extend for another 3 months. At the same time, I had visa issues. I could have overcome those. But living there, it made me really question, what would I do there? I have a degree in horticulture, and I thought, maybe I'll help farmers or do something with agriculture. But I had talked to a couple people growing roses, and they seemed very knowledgeable. I don't think that they had a degree in agriculture, but they knew everything about the roses, and I didn't seem like I really needed to help them. They seemed like they were experts on what they were growing. I was also looking at the entrepreneurship community, and it felt like there was something missing there. I don't know if it was the culture or the network system. There was definitely a lot of people I liked and a lot of resources that are available in Ecuador, but at the same time I thought, this isn't really the place for me if I want to start a company or encourage entrepreneurship in Ecuador. At the end of my stay in Ecuador, I really concluded two things. One is that I needed more skills and knowledge, and the second was I needed more money. So I went back to the US. I got a job at Penn State, and currently I'm helping them do tomato research. I'm sort of a lab manager. And the real reason I went to Ecuador, I think, is that I was trying to escape. I was trying to escape the US politics. I was trying to escape my own anxiety about the future, trying to escape the limited career options I saw. What I learned was that, becoming a citizen of another country or permanent residency, that isn't going to fix those problems. It isn't going to fix the US national politics. It isn't going to fix my own anxiety. It isn't going to fix my career options. It doesn't fix that. You're just running away from it. And the other takeaway I had, which I don't know if this is a good takeaway, is that you need to be rich. If you're rich, you can build a bunker in your backyard and escape that anxiety about the future, or you could donate to politicians and sort of exert your political will on the system. And so my new goal is, for better or worse, is to make a lot of money and to become rich, so I have those options. And I don't know if that's a good thing. Is it good that society and culture is that what it's telling me to do? Is that I need to be rich? What do you think? Would you live in Ecuador? Is there a country you want to live in? What are your reasons? Are you trying to escape something? Thanks for watching the video. If you found this helpful, please like it. Here are a couple other videos about Ecuador or countries I was considering moving to.